What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and we are back with some more Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Now, last time we left off, we had just stopped the caravan, set up an ambush, and the ambush failed horribly. Horribly. We still came out on top, but we lined up the guns, and apparently we missed every shot. So that didn't really work. They all just dropped again. I am curious. Like this old hunting crossbow. I don't know why we have that. We got a better pistol though. Look at that price difference. I mean, it's just better quality, but still. Let's go ahead and use that. These crossbows we can go ahead and drop. It's not gonna free up much weight. Oh, nice. You just got a new perk point. 30. Does that mean we maxed it out finally? Skills. It's max. So 30 is max skill. And it allows us to get every single perk. So I wonder if that's the case for every skill. That's pretty nice. I wonder if max main level's also 30. Find the poacher's camp. That's the only other quest we have. Let's see what's going on with this. Oh, we're just heading out? Where are we fast traveling to? A place we can sell?
We should get out of here, don't you think?
The sooner we're gone, the better.
Oh, nice.
Welcome back, Hinnick.
If it wasn't for you, I'd still be getting worked over by those bastards in Sigismund's camp. You saved my arse, fellas. Although, I have a second hole in it now because of you. Ouch!
There was an accident. I couldn't hit you that well, even if I wanted to.
That would be a shame. We'd be hard-pressed to find another horseman like him.
Ha! Spare me the flattery. It's enough you thought I was worth saving. Warms the cockles of my heart.
Don't thank me until you know what we're up to.
Ha ha! I knew there was a reason you rescued me. What's your plan?
We'll let him talk.
How are we doing, Devil? Do you have some kind of hideout? What about your people?
Hideout. Our old camp was a shithole.
Don't insult our home from home.
Shush! We can stay here.
Here? For all to see?
This here hole is far from town, and has such a bad reputation that decent people are afraid to come here. As long as you're paying, old Treadlight will serve you wholeheartedly. This place has everything we need, and people who come here can be recruited for some dirty work.
And there are no fleas in the beds.
Furthermore, it's called the Devil's Den, and I like that.
All right, have it your way. Henry, go to the innkeeper and arrange our stay here. But back to the point, Devil. What about your people?
My people? Kubienka isn't enough for you.
No, he isn't.
That's too bad. Oh, they fucked off somewhere. They didn't send any messages to my jail cell.
We'll have to do something about that. But first, you should go and see Catherine. See if she's settled in and if she's all right. She said she'd try to find work at the Hangman's Halter Tavern.
Aren't you coming?
You're not coming with me?
Does that bother you? What, you're not afraid of her, are you?
Someone might recognize me. And if they saw us together...
All right. What will you be doing?
I don't know about these two, but I'll be having a rest. I'm not going to sit on a horse for a while anyway.
But we don't have time for that. We need more people. The three of us could just about make an infamous cabbage-stealing band. The best thing would be to recruit from your old comrades.
Forget it. It hurts like you shot off one of my arse cheeks. I can barely stand.
At least tell me what happened to your infamous Devil's Pack. Where can we find them?
Yeah, I'd like to know that too. Where are they, Kubienka? Why didn't you lot free me from jail?
You gather a band of criminals and then you are surprised they cannot be trusted?
Fair.
So, nobody's left.
Some might return now that the devil is back.
Well, if they're not already swinging on the gallows somewhere.
How will you find them? They could be anywhere.
We'll have to search for them. Will you help us, Henry?
Yeah, I can do that.
I reckon I don't have a choice, do I?
I like that boy already. No pointless questions, just straight to the task.
At least tell him where to find the bastards.
I'd love to. But I don't even know who survived that fuck-up.
Not many of us are left. Janos and Adder were the first to run. I reckon they are gorging themselves somewhere. If they have any coin.
What about Bahuta and his brother? They've always been reliable.
Slavik died, Bahuta took it badly. He's not coming back.
Fuck.
Henry may be able to convince him.
I doubt it, but he can try.
Do we have anyone else?
Well, there's Matthew and Roniak, but who knows where they ended up.
And that's all.
We could also try those rebellious farmers who are fighting against Sigismund around here.
I don't want any dirty peasants. I want my old pack.
In that case, there is no one else left.
Okay.
Well, you've only given me their names, but I need to know a bit more than that. I don't even know where to start.
Come and see me before you head out. I knew them pretty well, so maybe we can work something out together.
Ooh.
I'll visit the town first. If Catherine's waiting for me there, I'll have to hurry. The sooner we find Liechtenstein, the sooner we can free Capon.
What is it with this bird? What kind of stupid name is that anyway?
I'll tell you everything before Henry returns. Henry, you should hurry up and come right back here once you're done. Do you understand?
Are we actually like time for this? Can we wait? We can wait, so we can probably do that whenever. What is this? A split quest. Journal. Okay. I mean, while we're here, we might as well ask him about the rest.
How did you meet Dry Devil?
For the first time? Not in the best of circumstances, that's for sure. A few years ago, my company was attacked near Olamots, and he spared nobody except for my noble master.
Wait, what was that about?
We were fighting for Margrave Jobst, and he for his brother Prokop.
Why did he let you live?
Because I shot and killed 2 of his men, and crippled 3 others, before he bashed me over the head.
And he just let you go?
Not a chance. I woke tied up with a splitting headache. Tri-Devil was all fired up, betting with his men that they'd boost me up.
And what was the catch?
That fucker took me to the ramparts and said that if I piss and hit the ale pitcher down below, he'd let me go. Otherwise, he'd try to hit the ale pitcher with me. The prick.
Wow. You're quite the sharpshooter, Kabyanka.
You bet I fucking am. But you don't know shit about it.
Teach me something then. I'll happily pay for it.
It'll take some time. But for a few groschen, I'll teach you whatever you want.
Okay, that's all journeyman. Unarmed marksmanship and drinking. Okay.
Earlier, you mentioned a bunch of peasants taking up arms against Sigismund.
Aye, a bunch of villagers. But they might be onto something.
Okay.
How are they trying to fight Sigismund?
Do not imagine anything too grand. Mostly they are just trying to survive. Some time ago, they raided a supply caravan heading to Sigismund's camp. Then the very same supplies turned up with the hungry families in Miskovitz. They are doing a good job. But if they keep stepping on Sigismund's toes like that, he will go after them, and soon.
We could use a band like that.
I agree. But Siska was against it. You saw it yourself. I promised I would not look for them.
So, what are we gonna do?
Well, I'm not going to break my word. But you did not make any such promise, did you?
How do I find them?
Do you know where to look for them?
From what I know, they mostly hang around Miskovitz. It seems they use a secret password to recognize their own.
Password? What password?
Fuck, what was it? Ah, I remember. The fox is in the henhouse.
How did you learn their secret password?
When Dry Devil's band broke up, I was looking for a company to join. Then this one time at a tavern, there was this scrawny, drunken loudmouth going on about the peasants' revolt and shouting out the password for all to hear. Some old woman from Miskovitz slapped that lad so hard, his chin hit the table.
Jeez.
So, I'm supposed to look for a scrawny, drunken loudmouth?
We have plenty of those already. I reckon you ought to talk to the old crone. I have a feeling she might be the way to get to that. Try telling her the password and see what happens.
Alright. I hope I won't get slapped too.
Yeah, that'd be tough. What about the rest of them?
Your hand cannons have done us more harm than good.
But we shot that mare beautifully. The devil himself couldn't have aimed any better, and he's skilled with hand cannons.
Okay.
How do you know Zizka?
I think I know him from the ambush near Prague.
Who did you ambush?
His men actually ambushed us. Actually, the outcome was quite similar. They jumped us at a bend. Before we knew it, blood was spilled. They killed our whole band. I was the only one to survive.
Again?
Just you? How so?
This guy's lucky.
I was so fucked up that as I cocked my crossbow, the bowstring broke off and slashed my hands.
And you still have both of them?
Saint Bibiana must have been watching over me. My gloves came off, revealing bloody gashes on my palms, like Christ himself. I reckon they had fun watching me jump around, curse and flail my arms. So they kept me. I kept that bloody bowstring for luck.
Okay.
Why were you the only one of your band who tried to save the devil?
I don't think I could sleep easy if they actually executed that old bastard. Fuck, I know the devil better than I know my own old man. And he still owes me groschen from our last raid. And I take that seriously.
How long have you been a warrior?
I was supposed to be a carpenter, but the job wasn't for me. Most of the time I couldn't even hit the chisel with my mallet. Then I lost my master's money playing dice, so I had to run away. Then I came across a group of mercenaries, and they hired me. Once I got a taste of money, I chose to stay. So, it's been a while now.
Who taught you how to fight?
No one. I was absolutely awful. But I could drink their command under the table. So they let me stay with them. I learned the rest as I went along.
That commander, was it the devil?
No. I only met the devil later, with another band. I've been through several. Once they stop paying, or you run out of things to steal, it's best to go and try your luck elsewhere.
That's exactly what happened when they captured the devil, isn't it? The band broke up.
More or less, but I think he understands. You see? That's mercenary honor.
What honor?
Exactly. There is none.
Okay. Let's go ahead and learn about the people.
You said you were going to tell me more about the devil's former band.
Didn't you say you wanted to find this Liechtenstein fella first?
What if I bumped into one of them by chance on my way to Kuttenberg?
Right. I suppose it's
Okay, so
possible.
Kutenberg's where we're
Anyway,
going.
only a few fellas out of the whole glorious pack survived the shitstorm, and it's not certain they are still alive. As far as I know, Matthew, Bahuta, Raniak, Janosch, and Eder
Another
survived.
5 isn't bad.
I only know where to find Bahuta. And maybe Matthew. But who knows?
Okay.
Tell me about Bahuta first. Who is he, anyway?
Well, Bahuta, he was always in trouble. Angry as a dog and covered in bruises. He and his brother could drink all the beer in the inn. Just the two of them. Then they would make a terrible ruckus.
It sounds like you three would get along well. But you said his brother was dead.
Yes, he died right before Bahuta's eyes. Not pretty. Bahuta has been acting weird ever since. He dropped everything overnight and turned to prayer. As if he was scared of being next in line.
Okay.
Did you ever see him again after they caught the devil?
Yeah. But there was no reasoning with him.
Do you think it'll be different now?
Look, I don't know. Maybe when he hears the devil's back, he will come to his senses. But I doubt it.
Where can I find Bahuta?
At the rectory in Grunt. He helps out with the church.
Okay.
I'll go over there and try to talk him into it. There's no harm in trying.
But be careful. Bahuta was never far from giving someone a beating. Maybe he's still got that in him. It was Slavic who kept him from ending up on the gallows because of a fight. Oh, but he's already with the Lord.
Now tell me something about this Matthew fella. Someone with a name like that surely can't be all bad.
The name may be pretty, but he's as ugly as sin. You better not stare at him too much. It is not good for your stomach. He's also a damn willy bastard. People say he likes to rob on trade routes, telling his victims he's collecting tax for the king.
Okay.
If he's so crooked, why did you take him into your band in the first place?
Nasty characters are more suited to our line of work. It is much harder to convince good people to do bad things.
I'm not afraid of dirty work. Sometimes there's just no other option.
Here, here. If it bothers you, there's no place for you with the devil.
And where do I find him?
Gotta do
I
what you
hear
gotta
there's
do.
someone robbing merchants on
In
the
the
roads
game.
near Miskulich.
In the game.
That would be fitting for him. Maybe the bailiff can tell you more. It's practically happening in his yard.
Okay.
What about the rest of the band? You mentioned more than one person.
Of course. That leaves Janos, Ada, and Raniek. I don't know where they are, but I can tell you about
Wonder
them.
if we'll come across them randomly.
Who is this Adder? What kind of nickname is that, anyway?
Oh, that's easy. He's called Ada because he can't keep his snake in his breeches. He's Polish. He does not speak our tongue, so only Janos can speak to him, really. But otherwise, he's a fucking hilarious. And when shit gets tough, he can really handle it.
Okay.
How am I supposed to communicate with Adder? I don't speak
Gotta
a word
find the
of
other guy
Polish.
first.
Yes, you do. We all say kurwa. You must use your hands and feet for the rest. I always manage, and so will you.
Do you know where he could be?
I have no idea. But if you find Janos, Ada will be nearby. The two of them are practically inseparable.
That makes it easier.
Tell me more about this Raniek.
Raniek has a great aim. Slightly better than me, even. Oh, and that bow of his, I tell ya, is a masterpiece. That is how you will know it is him.
How did he get that bow?
How do you think? He won it playing dice. But that was the first and last time he ever won anything. If anyone is really unlucky, it is him. But he would not stop if you were to cut off his hands.
Okay.
Did you ever see him again after the devil was captured?
Oh, just once. He wanted me to lend him money. He did not have any to bet with. But I was skinned and looking for a way to get the devil out of jail. Either way, I told him to fuck off, and he listened to me.
Do you have any idea how I could find him?
Oh, I don't know anything about him. Try asking around at inns where they play dice. It is possible he lost his hose in one of them.
Okay. And the last guy.
Tell me about this Janos.
Janos? He's from Hungary. He speaks like a Tatar, but at least you can understand him a little, unlike Ada.
And how did he get here? Did he defect from Sigismund?
Not at all. He did something back home, had the gallows waiting for him, so he fled to Moravia. He was having the time of his life until recently. Wine, women, and song. But now he has problems because people take him for a human. But if you knew how he can cook, give him a dead rat and half a carrot, and he will cook you a 3-course dinner.
I'm already liking this Janos. I think we'll get along well.
Hopefully.
Janos. Why?
I like good food.
I like good food too. Life is always better with a full stomach.
You two will surely get along then. Janos has seen a lot of the world, tasted everything. If you let him, he will talk about it all day long.
How can I recognize this Janos?
Like I said, he looks a bit like a human. He speaks almost like we do, but in a queer way. Where you talk to him, you will definitely notice it.
Okay.
Thanks. I'll go and look for them.
They may sound like a bunch of morons as I tell it, but they will be damn useful to us.
Now, I
Good luck.
doubt we're going to have anything that we can sell
And
here.
what can I get for you?
Ale housemaid.
Welcome. What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
Sure, it's just like food. You have some stuff. Skill book. Thievery. I might go ahead and take this. A large point lead? That could be nice. Save your schnapps. What can we sell you? Oh, we can sell anything. Okay. We probably want to stick to stuff that isn't weapons, honestly. Feel like we would maybe make more. I also want to get all this stuff prepared and see if it's any better than what we're wearing. We have skull crushers. Can sell this lullaby. Recipe, we already know it. We could sell all these perfumes. Golden crucifix we could sell. Not enough money for that though. We're still paying money. We have a strong Aesop, so let's sell the weak one. We have a regular Aqua Vitalis. We have a Kokoro. Ew. Painkiller. We have a regular. Save your schnapps I'm gonna hold on to. Ooh, we could sell the Prague stuff. That weighs a bunch, so that'll actually be nice. Let's go ahead and sell this for now. It doesn't quite get us to the weight we need to be. But I want to see, like, this is better than what we're actually wearing. So is this, but this is better. Although I kind of like that helmet. Okay, these are not better. But this is better. Way less charisma, though. Do we think it will be worth it? This is better. Everything's less charisma. That's kind of tough. I bet fully repaired, though, this stuff would be good. It's our noble outfit, though. And if the charisma's not better, I might just go ahead and sell all this. Like, yes, it is nice. I might just sell it. The charisma's way worse. I think having the higher charisma is more important to us right now. So, what else can we get?
Would you have...
Regular pistol. Regular dagger. It's really only like 50 left. Sell that. Could sell the long gambeson. Anything else super cheap? Riding gloves? We'll do that. Okay. Now inventory is at 298. Where's the innkeeper? Weren't we supposed to get a room for them? Let's make sure we wash ourselves. And finally get to exploring this new area. What's this guy got to say? We kind of already know what he'll do now. You have a quest for us.
Will you be spending the night?
Or
Seems that
tipster.
way. Do you have a room for us? At least for a few days.
But of course. We have 2 free rooms just upstairs. I'll have them cleaned up.
Don't even bother cleaning them, innkeeper.
Treadlight. The name's Treadlight.
About life?
Can I ask you something?
Of course. What about?
Are you really an innkeeper?
You don't seem like an ordinary innkeeper to me.
And what else would I be, eh?
Oh, come on. A tavern in the middle of nowhere, yet always full. And full of rogues on top of that.
Me? I'm but an honest man.
An honest-to-God fence, eh?
How dare you?
Ah, stop with the mummery. Are you afraid I'll turn you in? You think I want someone sniffing around here? It's in my best interest to keep my trap shut.
All right, then. Pretending to be a poor old innkeeper was getting bloody old anyhow.
Nice.
If you ever find any lost items, bring them to me, and I'll take care of the rest.
I reckon the two of us will get along just fine.
Perfect.
I'm glad to hear it. In that case, you're always welcome here.
What's new around here?
See if he has
innkeeper?
any quests for
There's
us.
trouble with demons in Old
Oh,
Kidna.
demons again.
There was a great tragedy one time in the mine near there. It's abandoned now. The ground collapsed, and a pit to hell opened up there. There's talk that young Bruttons form a fight club in Horsham. Maybe they'll let you into their circle. And then Smolka came by. She's the one who runs the bathhouse across the street. She said a fella came in, all restless and fidgety, saying he wanted a girl. That he wanted to take her somewhere else, and Smolka wouldn't have it. But when he offered to pay double, she agreed. You know how it is. These days, every groschen counts.
Was he a fucking pig?
If only that.
What did he do?
So what did he do?
The girl came running in all beaten up. Smolka couldn't get her to talk about what happened, but it wasn't pretty. I went to see her. The girl was all blue with bruises, her knees blooded. Not a pretty sight.
Who was this fella?
The way Smolka described him to me, he must have come with Sigismund's army.
Oh, he's drunk.
Probably a deserter. I've seen a few of those around here.
Have you any idea where I could find him?
Rumour has it he's been sleeping in a shepherd's abandoned dugout, just outside the forest nearby.
I'll take care of him.
I'll take care of him.
I'm glad to hear it. And don't spare him. A lot of scum is coming here, but enough is enough. When you're done with him, go to see Smolka at the bathhouse. She'll be glad to have one less thing to worry about. And
Guy's
that's about it.
struggling in the background.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper.
Alrighty. What
What do
can
you
we
have for
trade with
sale?
you? Oh, this is technically the same inventory. Okay.
Nothing to your liking, sir?
Same inventory. Now, where's the closest town? And that doesn't pop up as a quest, does it? No. So we'll have to go actually do that. But we should have a bed here, yeah? So we can put stuff in storage for now. So 2 free rooms upstairs. I might just put stuff away and do some questing for a little bit until we can, until we show up to some towns.
I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention.
Look at all the dice tables. Okay, none of these are for us. Can we sleep in any of these?
Next time it'll be even better.
What the heck? We don't get a bed? What kind of BS is that?
I apologize.
Can we ask him about a room? I don't think so.
What will it be?
No. Well, that kind of sucks. Oh, he's going off adventuring. Well, good luck, my dude. Dang, no chest here actually really sucks. We can't fast travel anywhere. This place doesn't seem too far. There's the hideout. What road do we take? This one? This one and then cut a left. Alright, we might foot it and enjoy the scenery for a little bit. There is some stuff. I don't think we would have a chest there though. I'm gonna hope that there's an inn at this place. And if not, maybe a place to sell some things. I'm gonna hope that's the case. We'll have to see. Should also make sure our guns were loaded. Now, if we pull out our sword and then pull the gun back out. Nice. Okay, we don't have to reload it again. Another level in vitality. Alright, this is where we take the left. We follow these trees here. And then hopefully can find something in this town. This village. We need a place to sell. A human. Should have took him out. Should have blasted him with the gun. We should just be able to... we gotta keep going straight, kinda. We can kinda cut through this way to make it to the town. We just have a lot of valuable stuff on us. It'd be a shame if we had to just, like, drop it or get rid of it. Lots of valuable items. I'm also curious if I should, like, kind of drop the gun for now. And use other weapons like the bow until we level up our marksman skill. It might be the better idea. Alright, we're getting close. Pray that we can find some shops here. If not, we might have to drop some stuff off. Can we fast travel to the Dry Devil's Den? Yes, we can. We also have a quest tipster here. Got the Baz. Stamping ground. Looks like a sawmill over there. What do we have this way? I hope it's more than just homes here.
You have a kind master, eh, Doggy?
Yeah, he does. bunch of hired hands. Somebody has a quest up here. Doesn't look like any shops though. Who's this guy? Tomlin Bruthens?
Greetings, sir.
Oh.
I heard you hold fights here, and I'd like to know more.
What would you like to know?
What fighters do you have here?
Stanley is the strongest. He works on the farm and's quite a big mouth on him. But he has the strength of 2 men. After him, Tuma, a farmer from across the way. He's quite a bit older than me, but don't let that fool ya. He has a steady hand and bloody good aim with it. And last and maybe least is Darling.
Darling.
Darling?
He's kind of like the local buffoon. His name's Tobias, but everyone just calls him Darling. When he was a wee lad, he fell on his head from a rotting ladder.
Oh, dang.
And he's never been the same since. He takes care of his aunt's horses and dogs in Grunt.
He doesn't sound like an opponent to be feared.
Because he isn't. He's quite a lout, but he doesn't know the first thing about fighting. He hasn't won a single fight. But it's not that he doesn't try.
Imagine he's the hardest.
Where do your fights take place?
That old Chuchas.
And who might that be?
Chucho is our hog. We fight in his pen. He doesn't care. He always just hides in his pigsty.
I reckon I can find that.
I'm certain you can. Just follow your nose.
Okay.
Can I get involved too?
Why not? It'll be good to have some new blood. And maybe you'll learn something from each other. Do you have any experience?
Well,
I
I
do.
haven't won any tournaments here yet, but I've knocked a few people around.
Well, you'll see if that'll be enough.
And if I win?
And if I manage to beat them all?
Don't count your chickens before they hatch. Darling may be a bumbler, but Stanley and Tuma are no pushovers. Well, if you pull it off, you certainly won't come up short.
Okay, so
Good
we'll
to
make
see
some
you,
money.
my friend.
Where's this guy at? Alright, over here somewhere. Oh, are they all coming on over? Did they just fight?
Oh, he's coming back.
Who? I haven't met you, guy.
So, Tobias, do you enjoy fighting?
Do I know you?
I'm Henry. Young Bruthans told me you're learning to fight. How are you faring?
Well, it's not going so well.
You don't have to do it, you know. What do you get out of being beaten time and again?
I have to. I have to beat Stanley. So they'll leave me alone.
What does he do?
What does he do to you?
All kinds of things. He says I'm an idiot. Sometimes he comes to Grund and causes trouble, scaring the horses, and he beat up my dog. Better limp for days, and now he's afraid of strangers.
Aw, what a jerk.
You can defend yourself, but how can a pooch know he has to? Did he bite him at least?
Better? No, he's too nice to ever bite anyone. He runs away instead. But Stanley drove him into the corner of the stable.
People like that make me see red.
Oh, well, come and fight, dude.
Well, how about trying your luck against me?
Why not? Do you have any money? We can bet, and whoever wins
Is this
gets
another
everything.
10 gold? Ah,
That
we
sounds
barely
good.
make any money doing
I
this.
agree.
But at
Get
least we
ready,
get
then.
unarmed up.
Yeah!
One punch.
Greeting. Well, I lost again.
Thanks for the fight.
Yeah. Oh, and this is yours. Take it all. Now you can challenge Tuma. I like him. He's funny and kind. Not like Stanley.
My younger brother was as hairy as
Am I
Esau when
transparent
he
or
was
what?
born, but the
Here
baby
I am.
will grow out of it soon enough.
Hope so. But at the Christmas
You look like a merry bloke. What do you like about the fights?
I'm a simple man. I like a good laugh, and sometimes I like to punch someone.
That's it.
I swear, I do it because I enjoy it. That's not so strange, is it?
No. Come on.
Shall we fight?
But of course. And before we get started, let's bet.
Alrighty.
If you say so. Here you go.
Thanks very much. And now fight.
My sister could
Nice. Get our stamina back.
Hit on you.
That was easy. Dude, when are these fights gonna get harder?
I feel like I've been split in half.
Thanks for the fight.
Aye, you're welcome. I should be thanking the big man on the sky that I can still walk. Here, take it all and don't spend it at once.
Thanks.
Alrighty. Let's challenge
sorry.
Stanley, who's injured.
Why are you always picking on Tobias?
Just take a look at him. If he was any dumber, he'd be eating out of a trough with the pigs. Do you know he talks to animals? He talks to his mutts like they understand him. He'd be better off barking and pissing on the fence like them. But when we managed to get him drunk, now that's fun.
Tobias goes drinking with you?
No, but all you have to do is give him wine and tell him it's apple cider. A little of that and he's completely wasted. Then you should see the shit he gets up to. The last time that idiot almost drowned because he went to fish the moon out of the pond. We told him it was a silver platter.
Find some better entertainment, dude. Leave him alone.
Find something better to do and leave Tobias alone.
Mind your own business. I reckon that moron doesn't even know when someone's yanking his pizzle. Lord knows if there's anything left in that hollow of his.
Come and fight.
Do you want to fight?
I ain't feeling up to it today. I'm knackered. I reckon I should get some rest before I go and fight again.
Alright.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Alright. Well, we got that quest going on. But nowhere to sell, it seems, which kind of sucks. So, I think it'll take way too long to try and travel somewhere. So the question is what are we going to do? How are we going to get rid of this stuff? I don't think this is an inn. It's a nice little bench. A lot of people resting. What we got going on over here? Anything good? Is that a dead body? That's definitely a skeleton. What happened over here? Is there a way to get in here? Can't open any of these doors. Got a new strength point. Which actually, it might have increased our weight a little bit. Your inventory's full too, isn't it? Yes, it is. I don't think we have anything to increase your carrying capacity. I lied, we do. We have this. You're gonna wear that for right now. Okay, now this is so much better. Perfect. Now we can fast travel some places. So, kind of want to discover what else is around, but we should probably sell first thing. So let's head to Miskovitz. Plainly dressed wayfarer, a bit dirty, nothing particular. He's got a weapon, but who doesn't these days? He approaches and motions for you to stop. Mutt alerted you. Oh, it's this guy.
You, boy!
How are you?
Very well. Thanks for asking. Fancy a chat?
These are the guys who, sure.
Do you want something
Who tried to
from
kill me?
Pay homage and tribute.
Who to? You?
To our hero here. The all-conquering warrior. The meanest, toughest slugger around. The one and only Yarda the Great.
They call this fellow what? The toughest slugger? I'm not convinced.
You don't believe me? Then you'll have to fight it out. Fair and square. Get ready to put him up.
Alright.
Come on then.
Batter that rat. Batter that rat.
Oh, shoot.
Surprise!
That was a nasty counter. I've never seen that before.
Batter that rat. Knock him out cold. Curva! I'm wounded! Come on, Yarda! Batter that wretch! No, that's... I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker!
We'll see.
Kick his arse! Come on, Yarda! Like the... Batter that wretch!
Come on, Henry. Land a hit.
Knock him out cold!
In God's name!
Used to perk battle cry.
Kick his arse! Kick his arse! Batter that wretch!
Alright, let's get some more stamina back.
Kick his arse! Kick his arse!
This is one of the toughest fights I've had. I'll give it to him.
Come on, Yarda!
Nice. Point and agility.
Come on! Knock him out cold!
Dude, that's nasty.
Knock him out cold!
Now what?
That's impossible! There's no way a milksop like you could take down Yarda!
And yet I'm the
That
one
was a
still
nasty
standing on
finisher.
my feet.
You must be some kind of warlock! There's no other explanation.
I'm just better.
I'm no warlock. I've just had my fair share of fighting.
Are you a battle-scarred warrior, then?
You could put it that way.
You know what that means? Yarda the Great has just pulled off the fight of his life.
No. Yarda the Great is sprawled in the mud over there.
But he went toe-to-toe with a war veteran hardened in 1,000 battles. And you taught him everything you know. Yarda will be invincible now.
What? That doesn't make any... Right. Whatever.
Whatever. Stay on the ground, Yarda. Stay on the ground. Just kicked your booty. Alright, now let's go see if we can sell. I feel like we're traveling pretty slow. I wonder if it's because we didn't have our horse.
I'm at your service, sir. My God, please very much.
Okay, this is a tavern.
What would you like?
What's going on around here?
Martha, the wife of our blacksmith here, came complaining a while ago. She arranged a job for her old man, but he doesn't like it. He won't even let his apprentice do it. And it's a pity you weren't here earlier. There was a fight.
Some drunks had a fight.
No, that's just the point. A bunch of brutes laid into a lad. I think they were after him. If I hadn't called the bailiff, he could have ended up a lot worse.
Who was the lad?
And who was the lad?
A hired hand from Visoka, a village up the hill. I think his name is Pavel.
Why'd they beat him up?
And you don't know why they beat him up?
You'll have to ask him yourself. He wouldn't tell me anything. He acted like nothing had happened.
Didn't we already ask
And what
this?
was the lad's name? Pavel?
Yes, Pavel. He's a hired hand in Visoka.
Okay.
Thanks. Anything else?
There are also bands of vagrants wandering around here, so something will definitely happen sooner or later.
Right here?
Not yet, but people are already afraid to stick their noses out at night, especially after that fight with those blokes from Prague.
What happened?
They were acting like they owned the place, drinking and eating like pigs. Our lads told them politely to take a walk, and they did too, but not before beating our lads up like dogs. And what did the bailiff do? Not a thing. He's an old yellow belly. So now the lads are practicing fighting with their bare hands, so it won't happen again. All in secret, of course. And that's about it.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper.
Okay. More fighting.
The bailiff doesn't know anything about the fights.
He suspects something. That's why he often sits in here and listens to all that's going on.
Could I take part in these fights too?
But of course. My son runs them. He's the strongest one here, and he loves to brag about it. I can't listen to it anymore. If you beat that lout, I'll give you something on the tavern's tab. What do you say?
I agree.
Why not try it? I'm in. We can start right away.
They meet in the pen behind the inn, so they won't be seen. Tell them I sent you, but don't let the bailiff catch you. He'd give you a hard time, and me too.
Okay.
I know about your son already, but tell me about the others.
They're hired hands, just like him. Venza is the son of a farmer, and Pascal is from the blacksmiths.
I'm certain I'll get on with Pascal. We're in the same trade.
You're a blacksmith too? Well, that'll be a right hammering then.
Okay.
Thanks. That'll be all.
What do you trade?
I'll have a look at the wares.
Probably nothing good, right? We could sell some of these badges. We don't need multiple of them, right? I don't know why we would. $130.
Thank you, sir.
Nice.
Come again.
Alright, what else do we have going on here? We got a bunch of soldiers.
What a nice day.
Could this be Janos Uher?
Oh.
Hey, what you gape at? Fish face?
Dry Devil sent me. He's looking for you.
Tell him Janos busy.
Oh. Alright then.
Dority, I just pulling pistol. Get me out of here, brother. My neck on line, hey?
What's happened?
I was hungry. I want bite to eat. You understand, eh?
Of course I understand. When I'm hungry, I find something to eat. That's obvious.
Finally, somebody understand. I just look around for something. What happens? This cock-up come back. Everybody can shit himself. You too, no?
Who came back?
What I know? Some cunt. He's so crazy, he go for me. That's some crazy shit, no? What can I do, eh? I wag him a little bit. And now Bailey waiting to see if he die, and then I go swing.
Okay.
Do you know where Ada is? I heard you two always stood side by side.
That bastard. He come here to me, but when they catch me, he fuck off.
I expect he biting some wench's arse in nearest village.
This guy's funny.
How can I get you out of here?
Wait until Bayleaf's henchmen fuck off, then pick lock.
What about the key?
And what about the key? Do you know where it might be?
Bayleaf should have it, or one of guards. But what? You going to rob Bayleaf, eh? You want to join the Janosch here? Better just pick lock, quick. That fucking yokel die any moment to spite me.
Supposing I had a word with the bailiff.
You soft in head, eh? Where they will find you? You remind Bayleaf, he come hang me right away.
I need to speak to him anyway.
What do you expect from that? If that yokel don't get better, Bayleaf never let me go.
Maybe he will let me treat the lad.
Maybe he'll let me try and treat that villager.
Yeah? You some kind of sawbones or what? Eh?
I know a bit.
Sort of.
Good for you. Just don't fuck up, eh?
Okay.
I'll try to get you out of here.
Do it quick, Preboha. Before that spiteful cockle die, eh?
Alrighty. We got some options to go ahead and do this. Well, there's the lock. It's a hard lock, though. I don't know if we could do that anyways. Journal. Challenge. Talk to the bailiff. C. Okay, we need to go that way. I need to find some traders, dude.
May God give you health, sir.
Apples, juicy apples.
This is all clothing, yeah?
Was möchtest du?
Show me your wear.
Ooh. You'll take this stuff. Oh, you'll take the crucifix. Not enough, though. Embroidered hoods. None of this is any better, though. Knight's belt and pouch. Ooh, the knight's pouch is better. That'll give us 3 slots. What is our pouch? We have the hunter's pouch. A knight's pouch could be pretty good. Executioners. Tourney. This stuff is cool. Alright, anything else we can sell? No. Let's go ahead and haggle.
Gut. Yeah, finally a fair... I'm glad you found what you needed, sir.
Alrighty. Let's go ahead and get this knight's pouch. Perfect.
Onions.
And this is a grocer. That's a baker. Alright, bailiff should be back here. No, next building. Let's make sure we take a savior schnapps, just in case. Food? Take the weak one. Just in case we screw this up. Then we need to, equip some of these potions. Go ahead and wash ourselves.
My respect.
Blacksmith's wife.
God be with you, sir.
I heard something terrible happened, and someone is wounded.
That's right. Our poor Loiser probably won't make it.
What happened to him?
He was defending our house from a burglar and got slashed with an axe. It's a miracle that bastard didn't cut him in half.
Can I see him?
Yes, go ahead. But I don't think you can help him.
You look troubled. Is there anything I can help you with?
You're very kind, but I need someone who knows their way around a smithy.
That'll
I
be
need to
me.
get a few horseshoes made and deliver them. They were supposed to be done yesterday.
Oh, making horseshoes is no great art. Can't your apprentice do it?
Oh, Pascal. My old man's forbidden it. Whenever a soldier comes here to the forge, Maroche sends Pascal packing. He messed up once. If he broke the rules again, he'd probably have to find another trade.
Well, why don't you ask the blacksmith? It's his job, after all.
It's not so simple. The horseshoes are for the soldiers camped on the hill. And my Maroche, well, he sees them as traitors who are conspiring with foreign scum.
I see. You don't agree?
Young fella, if I was choosy about who I sell things to, I wouldn't have a groschen to my name.
That's
These
fair.
are troubled times. And my husband doesn't understand that pride won't fill your stomach.
Oh, great. It just so happens I'm a blacksmith. And I'd be glad to help you.
Really? Well, then you've been sent
Although
from
we're
heaven.
helping the
So-
enemy.
How many of those horseshoes do you need?
Well, if you manage to make horseshoes for 2 horses, I'd be forever grateful to you. I'll pay, of course. God bless you, sir.
Okay.
Did the humans attack Miskovitz? Are they causing you problems?
Thank God, no. And I'd like it to stay that way.
And how'd you get along with them?
As best we can. And we can count our blessings that our village belongs to the Sedlitz Monastery. Sigismund thinks quite highly of the abbot, and explicitly prohibited his people from pillaging the monastery's property.
Okay.
Do you have problems with robbers? I expect it's not completely safe on the roads, eh?
Unfortunately, you're right. But that wasn't the case not too long ago. Nobody would even dare fart around Kuttenberg without the nobility's permission. And today? It's no use talking about it.
If you have any problems with robbers, I'll be happy to help you.
Thanks so much for the offer. I'll keep it in mind. But first, I have to convince the abbot to offer some reward.
Okay.
What do you know about the Devil's Den?
Why do you ask? Did something happen? Were you robbed there?
Does that tavern have a good reputation?
Its name speaks for itself. All kinds of scum from the area gather.
Is this guy drunk?
I even heard the good-for-nothing Hinnik of Kunstadt goes there. The one they call the Dry Devil.
Really?
Take it from me. If I were you, I'd keep well away from that den of inequity.
Okay.
Are you the bailiff?
Aye, that's me.
We don't want to snitch about it.
I hear a certain Matthew has been rampaging round here.
Do you mean Matthew the Collector?
Collector? Is that a nickname?
That's what he calls himself. He says he's collecting
Oh, yeah,
for the
that's
king
him.
on the roads. But he's just a common bandit. And a real pain in my ass. If I didn't have to deal with this Janusz Uher bullshit, I'd have dealt with that scumbag by now. But as they say, misfortunes never come lightly. When there's bullshit, there's a lot of it.
Okay.
Where does Matthew the Collector rob people most often?
He has already robbed several traders on the roads between our village and the Suchdol fortress. You'd better avoid those places. Although, there is a bounty on Matthew, if you dare. Not too measly, actually.
Okay, I'll think about it.
I'll think about it.
If you catch him, you won't regret it.
We don't want to turn him in.
I've already spoken to Janos. I hear he had a disagreement with one of the locals.
Is that the story he told you?
This guy's ridiculous.
He was trying to rob the blacksmith's house, but Loisa, his helper, caught him. He lunged at him, but Janusz pulled out his axe, and the lad ended in a bad way. God knows if he'll survive. If we have to bury Loisa, I'll make sure Janusz hangs.
How about I treat this Loiser boy? Would you let Janos go free?
What do you care about him? Is he some pal of yours?
No.
Oh, God, no. But I need him.
All right. If you heal Loiza and pay for that scoundrel, I'll let him go. But
And
don't
pay?
let him show his face around here again.
What exactly did Janos do to Loiser?
He slashed him with an axe, the murderer, right in the stomach. He's got a deep, gaping wound there.
Now,
like
we should have a
gate to
tailor's
hell.
kit for stitches.
We don't have an apothecary or a sawbones here. The herbalist says he only has 2 more days left.
I'll go to see Loiser.
As you wish, but be careful. He's in a really bad shape.
Hey, about this Matthew.
Were you not listening to me?
Okay. Examine.
Poor fella. He's barely breathing.
Oh, he's standing. Okay. Okay.
That wound looked quite scary.
Okay. Okay. Don't think it's supposed to be like that.
It's not so bad, really. It's deep, but it's clean, and it's not bleeding much. Maybe some potion will help him. A healing concoction surely won't hurt him.
Okay.
Let's see what we've got here. Janos really fucked him up. But if I clean the wound and bandage it tightly, he may recover in time. A healing potion wouldn't hurt either.
Okay, so we need what? Drinking water? So can we go to the tavern and get that? To clean it? Let's see. Maybe the grocer?
Fine day for some
I
fine
doubt the
wares.
grocer does.
Come
Let's
and
see if the innkeeper has some
My
water.
respects.
What will it be?
Trade.
What do you have for...
Dang it. Where can we get drinking water?
Nothing to your liking, sir?
I don't think it would be at any of these places.
Onion, garlic, sharp like no other.
This is probably
I'll be
just
closing
food.
soon. Shop.
Greetings.
I'll have a look.
Nothing to your liking, sir.
God be with you. I'll have a look.
Nothing.
What can you do, sir?
I mean, we did take a save your schnapps. So if this doesn't work, we'll just have to go back and do it all again, which is fine. It shouldn't take that long. Can speed through the dialogue. Pray for him.
Hail Mary, full of grace. The Lord is with thee. Please grant Loiser a speedy recovery. He has done nothing wrong.
Why
he
does he
doesn't
keep
deserve to
standing
die yet.
up?
This I ask as your faithful servant. Intercede for him, Lord God, and your Son, Jesus Christ. May Loiser recover soon, and may he continue to serve the Lord as a good Christian.
Alrighty. Let's clean and dress the wound.
I'm gonna bandage you now. Hold on a moment.
Okay, give a potion.
I have a healing potion for you.
We'll do a week 1 now. Let's do a regular one.
Drink this. You'll feel better.
We can always get more of those. We got plenty of money.
Marigold decoction will speed up the healing.
Finish treatment.
Well, that's done. It should be enough to keep him alive.
Okay.
I've already treated Loiser. He'll be alright.
Really? Well, it's true he's looking a little better now. He has a healthier color and all.
So everything worked out well. Can you let Janos go free?
Well, all right. But pay up first. Loisa needs something to live on while he's recovering. Think of it as compensation.
I'll bring the money later.
I can't pay you now, but I'll come back with the money.
I can wait. So can Janos. He'll stay in the pillory until you pay up.
At least you won't hang him. Alrighty, well, before we do anything else, I don't want to pay that money just in case we do the horseshoe quest and then we no longer have to pay that money, because I'd much rather make 2 sets of horseshoes than pay 500 gold. But we will do that next time. As always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.